So far we have seen basic prompt and role task context prompt, right? Now let's see the next one, few shot. So if you want, you can combine both role task context prompt and few shot together. That way also you can try to build a prompt, right? It's not just one prompt, you can combine multiple prompts together. Let me go to our code editor VS Code so we can see the implementation of few shot. So this is how we built basic prompt, right? And then the next one was role, task and context, right? So now let's see the next one, file, new file, Python file. So let's save as few shot demo inside our prompt engineering demo folder. So we created this Python file. So just like how we did before, if you haven't installed already, make sure you install them. And then let me copy the same code here. So here we installed all the required packages, and then we are trying to import all the necessary modules from these LangChain packages. And then we loaded the environment variables, that is our API key, from environment file, and then we stored our API key inside our OpenAI API key. And then here we initialize the LLM, which is nothing but OpenAI, by using chat OpenAI module, which is inside LangChain chat models package. So we know this already. So what is few shot? Few shot means to give some examples so that the LLM can understand the context. So we are providing the LLMs with several similar examples so the LLM can understand the context much better and provide the response accordingly, right? For example, let's say you are trying to solve a math problem, right? And you are providing LLM some context with examples. For example, if 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 and 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, then tell me what is 10 plus 10. So you provided 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, that is one example, and 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, that is another example. Then you are asking the LLM what is 10 plus 10, right? So you are providing the example so that LLM will understand the context, and then it will provide the response for similar questions, right? So now let's define the template by providing the examples, right? So this is the example of few shot template, right? So what we are doing here we are providing the role. Role is nothing but you are a highly professional customer support specialist at a premium tech company, and the goal or task is your goal is to address the customer's concerns while maintaining a calm and helpful demeanor, right? And the next one is, here are some examples of good responses to angry customers. So let's say if your angry customer says, your product is terrible, I have been trying to make it work for hours and nothing helps. And we are telling the LLM to respond this way. I sincerely apologize for the frustration you are experiencing. I understand how valuable your time is, and it's unacceptable that you have spent hours trying to resolve this. Let's work together to fix this immediately. Could you please tell me what specific issues you are encountering? I will guide you through the solution step by step, right? So if your customer says this, then you are telling the LLM to respond this way. And then let's say if another angry customer says, I want a refund right now, this is the worst service ever, then you want the LLM to respond this way. I completely understand your disappointment and I want to make this right for you. I will help you with the refund process right away. While I process this, could you share what specific aspects of our service did not meet your expectations? This will help us improve and prevent similar issues in the future, right? Now, please respond to this customer message. So what we are telling, if this is the customer message, then respond this way. And if this is the customer message, then respond this way. And now, if you give another customer message, then LLM has to respond, right? So that is our intent with few shot. So what we are doing inside few shot, we are providing the role and the task, and then few shot, that is meaning guiding the LLM with some examples. If customer intent is this, then you LLM respond this way, and if the customer message is this, then you respond this way, right? And LLM is smart enough to understand these examples and respond to any other question accordingly, right? So the next step is, as you know, prompt will be written inside this prompt template, right? So this is how we created few short prompt. So inside prompt template, we are passing input variables and template. This template is nothing but whatever we defined before, that is few short template. And for the input variables, we have to pass our customer message. So we are passing two variables, customer message and prompt template. And this few short prompt will be chained with this LLM chain, right? So by using LLM chain, we have to pass these two parameters. The first one is LLM, which we already initialized by using chat OpenAI, and the second one is nothing but prompt, which we defined before, few short prompt by using prompt template, right? So with this we got the few short chain. And the next one is we need to get this customer message, right? So let me copy the same customer message. So with few short, let's see how the LLM is going to respond, because we have provided few examples. So in case if we pass this customer message here, now we have to see how the LLM is going to respond, right? So once we have this customer message ready, so you can replace with any customer message here, right? And now let's run and print the LLM response by using run method. Inside LLM chain, we have the run method and we are passing the customer message and trying to print the LLM response. Let's save it and run the code. So if you see the response here, this is how the LLM responded. I am truly sorry for the inconvenience you have experienced with the delayed delivery. I completely understand your frustration, especially after paying for express delivery. Please rest assured that I will work into this matter right away and ensure that your money is refunded promptly. Could you please provide me with your order details so I can investigate this issue further and resolve it as quickly as possible. Thank you for bringing this to our attention, right? So this is how it is responding for an angry customer, right? So this is what the angry customer says, and that is what the LLM is responding, because the LLM understood these two examples, right? And then it is trying to respond for another message that we pass to the LLM, right? So this is how we can implement few short. So few short is nothing but guiding the LLM with examples, right? So what we did here, we installed the packages and we loaded the required modules from LangChain, and then here we loaded the environment variables and we read the key and we stored the key inside OpenAI API key and we initialized the LLM. And then this is how we defined our few short template with role, task and few examples. And then if we ask another question, we have to see how the LLM is going to respond. We are guiding the LLM with examples, and then we define the prompt by using prompt template, and then we chain this prompt with LLM by using LLM chain. And once we have the chain, we are calling the run method by passing the customer message so that we can see the response from the LLM, right? So this is nothing but few short. So we are guiding the LLM with some examples. So LLM is smart enough to understand the pattern, and based on the examples, LLM understands the context and provides the response accordingly. Alright. So this is nothing but few short. Alright. Thank you.